Cuz Strickland here with Mossy Oak, and we're talking turkey hunting tactics, and we're going to talk about henned up turkeys. Now, henned up just means that he's the boss of that flock and all his hens are with him, especially early in the season, because you know their deal is he'll try to mate with each one of those hens, and that's fertilizing the egg, and they'll go lay an egg, but sometimes it takes a while for that process to start. So especially early in the season, you may see a gobbler that's got 5, 10, 20 hens with him. That, my friends, is tough to deal with. So there is no magic call. Now there's woodsmanship skills. You might have seen them 2 or 3 or 4 days which way they drifted off from the roost. But as far as calling one away from a flock, the chances are slim. Again, there's no absolutes, and I'm not a biologist, but henned up simply means he's got a lot of his girlfriends around him and he is not in at least interested in you by any way, shape, or form. If you're lucky and you're real good, you can kind of keep an eye or keep an ear on that flock. And maybe not that day, maybe not the next day, or maybe not for the first week, but as those hens start to drift off earlier and earlier after they fly down, at least you know the geography real good. So if you got one that's henned up out in the field, won't come to you, you are not by yourself, because henned up is tough.
Any turkey, anywhere, even the turkeys that have never been hunted, that have hens, could be almost impossible to call up because you're just another hen, and they don't. We get so addicted to yep, make one gobble, yep, make one gobble. Quits gobbling, I get bored, he might be coming in. So, you know, just be careful not to mess it up. You got a pretty fair chance they could just move in your direction. So don't get in your own way by saying too much. You know, you might look for an opportunity where you see hens leaving him or whatever. A turkey that's really a bad turkey is one that's hard to call and all. If he's a gobbler and he's ever been called up before, he's probably dead. But what most of the time has happened, there's tons of hens out there that have been called up and been in part of a flock and been shot at, and they've seen it a few times. So I personally believe they might even tend to pull him away or leave when they hear you're calling too much to one with hens. So my only point in that is be careful not to overdo it and be really, really patient.